starts with you. What actions should be taken to revitalize and develop the southeast area of Turlock, since it has been identified as the area to grow in the general plan?
Just had a conversation about this today. I think it's important, and I'm very supportive of our general plan. I've been adamant about not having housing west of Highway 99. We don't have the infrastructure needed to go there. And I'm gonna say this, as I've said it, I don't know, dozens of times. If we do not take care of South Turlock, we will have South Modesto for the rest of my life. And that's a disservice to the people in that community. We are a great town. And I think that with our staff and our local developers, we can do it and make it work. I've sat on the Highway 165 Bypass Committee, which is, we have to work with Lander and that interchange. Sadly, we have a lot of interchange work that we have to do, which is in the millions of dollars, and we have to get federal funding for that. I look at this and say, we've got parcels that can build out, and I think our general plan speaks highly of what the people in this community want, and I think the Planning Commission and the City Council listened to what people said at the 2-year process. It was a 2-year process of meetings, and I think it was very clear of where we need to grow.
Okay, Mr. Nascimento?
So I come at this from a few different perspectives. Having a background in land use and also growing up in South Turlock. South Turlock's a rough place, and we haven't invested as a community in that part of town for over 30 years. And it's continued to deteriorate, and to the detriment of our community and to the people who live there. When I first got engaged in the general plan process, I too was very much opposed to residential development west of 99. I think it'd be the worst thing that ever happened to our community. I think it would be completely detrimental. Turlock would lose its identity essentially. I think that given our limited, our constrained budget, there's not much we can do with public dollars to help the situation in South Turlock. But what we can do is the policy that the City Council set forward, directing growth and private investment in South Turlock. We need to direct growth and development in South Turlock so that the grocery stores who've turned into dollar stores turn back into grocery stores, and people have an incentive to revitalize some of those shopping centers. It'll help the policing issue down there, and it'll help our sales tax base.
Okay, Ms. Goodluck?
By passing the general plan, we actually already have formidable ideas on exactly what we're going to do. The only slowing point is that we've agreed that we're going to do infill first, meaning that we're going anywhere that's vacant, we're going to build it within and then move to the southeast. So it's going to happen. My fear is that people making policies will decide, okay, let's just take in all the anchor stores from Monte Vista Crossings and we'll rush them over to the southeast and we'll make it work there. It's synergistic, and you don't just plop down certain stores and make things happen. So I hope that we can do something different there than try and draw from the same businesses we have over on Monte Vista Crossings, because then we lose the funding that we're getting.
Okay, Mr. Alvarado?
I wanted to talk about what's going on in Visalia right now. Visalia is almost like Turlock, except they're going in the northeast. And they've built a whole mega shopping center over there to accommodate those folks, but you're also taking away from your center business districts. I was against the general plan, and for the reason that, our roads are bad, we need to concentrate on those, public safety, to increase that to accommodate the future growth. And that's why I was opposed to the general plan. We need to think those things through before we consider growing anymore.